Hello, glad to have you back at the apartment. Tell me about your day. Never mind, just pulling your strings. I'm not your normal guy, and this is Pinocchio. Welcome to the Disney Critique, where I compare every Disney movie in order while I watch them. We start off with Jiminy Cricket, who tells us how he learned to dream. Thank you, Disney, for not making me read. Much appreciated. Geppetto is a lonely old man who longs for a child and creates marionettes. He's basically the Doc Brown of this story. Geppetto gets tired in the span of about 20 seconds and hops into bed.
Oh, Figaro. I forgot to open the window.
That window is right there, in arm's length. Lazy human. Who knew cats could be used as slave labor? You're literally on your knees at the window in the next scene. Poor kitty, all that work for nothing. Bad master. Geppetto wishes. Geppetto sleeps. Blue Fairy creates life. Pinocchio wakes Geppetto and they dance. Pinocchio demonstrates his stupid. Pinocchio goes to school. People used to let their kids outside without a helicopter mom there? And they weren't arrested? How did this culture survive? Pinocchio meets some talent scouts. Why is there a cat and a fox who talk and walk on 2 feet in this world? Are they mutants? Are they the marginalized in society? Actually, I was going to insert some sort of a joke here, but they might be the representation of those people who are marginalized, and how they will sometimes have to resort to illegal or immoral behavior because the society in which they live is rigged against them. That could be a thing. More on that later.
Then you haven't heard of the easy road to success. I'm speaking, my boy, of the theater.
Acting is the easy road to success. These people apparently went to the Wiseau School for the Arts.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
This section is so tongue-in-cheek, it's amazing. When does Pinocchio learn this song and dance routine? Wasn't he born yesterday? Literally? I usually need at least a couple days to memorize a number. Is he secretly a genius? Is this really how Sheldon Cooper was born? Is Sheldon really a puppet? New fan theory.
What does an actor want with a conscience anyway?
Best line ever.
There!
I hate Stromboli. I waffle on, is this Pinocchio's fault, or Jiminy's, or Geppetto's? I want to say it's the dad's fault. But is it really such a terrible thing to let your, 6, 8, 10-year-old outside by himself? And even if it is, isn't a single dad deserving of one mistake? This whole movie seems to be about how life doesn't always go your way. Unless you have a magical fairy, then you might be given a free pass out.
You see, Pinocchio, a lie keeps growing and growing until it's as plain as the nose on your face.
Your nose is growing comes directly from the saying, it's plain as the nose on your face. Interesting.
Boy!
Oh! Another scary face. These two faces prove that Disney was not for kids. Pinocchio runs into Honest John again. If you have to call yourself honest, you probably aren't. It's like someone calling himself a ladies' man. If you have to say it, it's probably not true. I love how Jiminy is not big enough to defend himself. Perfect metaphor for conscience. Pleasure Island. This was made by Walt Disney, right? Is this a reflection of how he felt about amusement parks? Is this why he felt he needed to make a family-friendly one, perhaps? Shooting pool. Why would you drink and smoke and shoot pool when you have an amusement park outside? I'd rather ride the Matterhorn. Underage drinking and smoking and, the word jackass. Clearly Disney was not solely targeting a family audience. Well, they're not donkeys yet. Apparently there's been no jackassery. Pinocchio must be just that good an influence. Smoking. Apparently playing pool is as bad as smoking. We had a pool table in my Christian youth group. Was I making an ass out of myself? Actually, I probably was. Nope. I'm sure I was. This is such a grim scene. What happens to these children? Are they slave labor or fur coats or glue? And why is it just happening to his friend and not as much to Pinocchio? Did Pinocchio start out more innocent? What do they tell these boys' parents? Or is it a human trafficking parallel? Wow, this movie really has real-life situations far ahead of its time. More on that later. Pinocchio runs away and washes up on shore.
Hey, he was swallowed by a whale.
Swallowed by a whale?
Yeah. Hey, where you going?
I'm going to find him.
No more privacy than a goldfish. Chilly.
Disney? So suggestive. You know what you're doing.
We can't hold out much longer.
Yeah, you can. Eat the cat and use the goldfish for bait. What?
I never thought it would end this way, Figaro.
No one does, but here we are. Pinocchio flounders. How would Pinocchio know how to make a whale sneeze? Did we cut out the learning of this in a deleted scene? Pinocchio dies in a final act of selflessness. Deus ex machina. He's so cute in the end, it makes my heart melt. I mean, something manly. No, screw it. I think this kid is cute. Keep a lookout in the next couple days for a video outlining the full Smacked ranking. Subscribe and smack that bell for notifications of new videos. Now carry on with whatever is more important than me.